it's a different way of developing a relationship with your client. It's a different structure to how you scope and price and all of those things. And the big difference is it's a long-term, monthly, reoccurring revenue type engagement. This is a topic near and dear to both our hearts, so I'm excited to talk about it and share some ideas and also maybe share some pitfalls of like what's not working in the fractional world. It's a new concept, well, it's a new label, but not a new concept.
Yeah. And so let's just go ahead and start right there, right? It's a new label, but not a new concept. So if it's a new label, is it just a consultant? Is this just are we just coming up with a fancy way of saying, it's kind of like when I remember there was an area that I grew up in. It was called Rockville, Maryland, right? And then they decided to change a piece of it and call it North Bethesda because Bethesda had a higher tax bracket so that they can make it seem nicer. So is this
Right.
just a nicer way of saying consultant?
Attracting that higher level of consultant, right?
Yes.
Charge more fees with a fancy name. The short answer is really no, right?
Hmm.
It's a different way of developing a relationship with your client. It's a different structure to how you scope and price and all of those things. And the big difference is it's a long-term, monthly, reoccurring revenue type engagement where, as we all know, consulting is typically project based. And depending on the nature of the work, some of those projects can be ongoing. But generally speaking, you do a thing, you get paid, and you go look for a new thing. And you're in this cycle. And the fractional relationships, because they're built on monthly recurring revenue over the long term, it changes the nature of your revenue as a consultant, as an expert, but it also changes the way you build a relationship with the client.